In the last class, I have discussed about your syllabus, influence of Persian language on Indian languages, how Persian language came to India or Assam, etc. Today, I am going to discuss about Persian language and its origin and Akhlaq-e-Muhsini. You know that generally language is considered to be a system of communicating with other people using sounds, symbols and words to express meaning, idea or thought. Language are basically two types. Number one, pictographic, and number two, alphabetic. Pictographic, for example, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, etc. Alphabetic language, for example, Urdu, English, Bengali, Persian, etc. Now, Persian language, you know that Persian language is the one of the valuable and ancient languages of Iran, and one of the important and significant languages of Indo-European family of languages is derived from Latin word Persianus, Persianus, Persianus. The pre-Islamic era of the Iranian history, with a scope of 11 centuries, which may be described as the pure Iranian period, is an epoch which is a pioneer of the birth of Persian, first in the form of Avesta, then Old Persian, and later on Pahlovi or Middle Persian, then Persian. So, origin of Persian language is Avesta, then the moderate form of Avestan language is Old Persian language, then Pahlovi language, then Pahlovi and with the admixture of Persian Arabic language is called Persian language. So now you learn about Avesta language. You know about Avesta language that the most ancient languages of Iran, contemporary to Sanskrit in India, is known as Avesta. The Avesta is also the sacred book on Zoroastrians, which is written in Avesta language. There are controversies about the word Avesta. Some important historians are of the opinion that the word Avesta is actually Upistak, meaning the Quranic verses. Some of other, like the author of the Tarikh-e-Tabari, has written Avesta as Upistak, but it has been recorded as Avesta or asked in Dari language. Whatever may be the way of writing Avesta in ancient time or in modern period, it is always recorded as Avesta. This language was spoken during the Pishdadian period in the northern part of Iran. This language was written from left to right in Avestan or Dindabir script. This language has Arab-like Arabic and changes according to its sound. Unlike the modern Persian, it has both masculine and feminine gender. This language has 44 consonants and vowels in the alphabet. which was invented by Azar Padma Raspant during the reign of Shapur I. The Avesta written in the script is called Zant. Later on, when Avesta was transformed into Dari, it was named as Pazant and is considered to be one of the most perfect and scientific alphabets of the world. This language has two dialects. Number one, Gahani dialect or ancient dialect. Number two, modern dialect. Now you see the alphabet of Avesta. See, this is the alphabet of Avesta. Now, Old Persian language. This language is also known as Farsi Qadim. This language was spoken by the people of Faras who lived in the southwest part of Iran. This language is written from left to right in a cuneiform script, Khatte-Mikhi. This script is one of the toughest scripts of the world, which was invented by the Sumerians who lived in the southern Iraq before 3000 BC. Old Persian, like the Avestan language, has both masculine and feminine genders, and it changes according to its Arab. It has 42 alphabetical as well as pictographical letters. This language is a corrupt form of Avesta. Unfortunately, no literature written in this language has come down to us except the rock records of the Achaemenid kings, which have survived so that all may read and understand the Achaemenid records. See that this is the alphabet of Old Persian alphabet. See, this is the alphabet of Old Persian, and the below mentioned these are the numbers in Old Persian: 100, 40, 30, 20, 10. Now, Pahlovi language. The language which came into prominence as literary, religious and official medium of expression during the Sasani and Ashkani period is known as Pahlovi. This language is also called Middle Persian or Farsi Miane. The word Pahlovi is related to Parsua, which was name of tribal community settled down in the Khurasan in Iran. They used to speak Parsani language. With the course of time, this word Parsani became Pahlovi. This language is direct descent of Old Persian, and it is a mixture of Aryan and Semitic Aramic elements. So these are the languages of Iran: Pahlovi, Avestan language, Old Persian language, and Pahlovi language. So the origin of Persian language is Avesta language, then Old Persian language, then Pahlovi language, then Persian language. The Alif Ba or alphabet of Middle Persian or Pahlovi language. This is the alphabet of Pahlovi language. Now we are going to discuss about Akhlaq-e Mohsini, the book Akhlaq-e Mohsini, which is included. This book is included in your syllabus. In this book, 2 chapters are borrowed in your syllabus. First of all, you know about the book Akhlaq-e Mohsini. Akhlaq-e Mohsini, it is a book on ethics, by Mullah Hussain was Kashifi. The author wrote the book at the instance of Abul Ghazi Sultan Hussain for the education of his children. He dedicated the book in the name of Abul Muhsin, son of Sultan Hussain. Kashifi divided the book into 40 chapters and gave elaborate description of some ethical lessons for the development of human moral and human moral faculty. The book is read even today with great interest by its readers. So today is here, and in the next class I will discuss about the textual translation of the chapter the Shukur and chapter the Afu. Today is here. Thank you all of you.